Yes, more breaking news here on Jesus Christ, dude. I'll be doing an overall WrestleMania review sometime this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to do nights 1 or 2 together or separately, but this news is fairly big because, again, some people were wondering and asking me on social media why I was so irritated the other day talking about wrestling and the future of wrestling and that, you know, this is the beginning of the end. And this is one of the reasons why. I wasn't sure if this was going to happen, but I did hear a rumor, and that's why I was so upset about some of the stuff that was going on. And I'm like, pro wrestling is about to die. I mean, pro wrestling as being able to be something beyond just one person's vision and one style is well on its way. Triple H mentioned many years ago what their idea was. They want to go around and dominate. They basically want to go over and take over every wrestling pocket, every wrestling promotion in the world. And it started now. You've seen The Rock with a New Japan shirt on, and now we've got the official announcement that WWE has acquired AAA, which means that the decades and decades long rivalry between AAA and CMLL is over, which that's historically crazy right there. AEW, of course, announced that they're having their own show with. They're having their own show with. Oh God, this is so terrible. So, I don't like any of this for wrestling. Let me just be honest with you. And you probably know that. And some of the WWE, if you're a WWE sweaty, you're probably rolling your eyes like WWE to rule everything. Fuck around and find out, guys. Fuck around and find out. If this continues in 10 years, wrestling will not be wrestling. It will be just a bunch of advertisements with a few matches sprinkled in here or there. You know, that's basically what watching wrestling will wind up being like. It'll be, I mean, shit. I mean, I've been watching the pre-show for WrestleMania. It's pretty much that right now. So, not totally. It's a bit of hyperbole there, but it's getting there. You can see where it's going, right? So if you're a pro wrestling fan, however many 1 or 2 million pro wrestling fans, people who like the art form of a pro wrestling show with pro wrestling matches on it, you should be fairly concerned because this is the first domino to fall. If I was a New Japan fan, if I was a Pro Wrestling Noah fan, if I was even with them doing things with AEW, if I was a CMLL fan, MLW fan, NWA, if you're a fan of your promotions and your style of wrestling existing, I'd be concerned right now. A lot of history too, about to go down the toilet. Oh yeah, it'll be on the WWE network, and we've seen how they've handled the history of WCW and ECW and the NWA and the AWA and all the territories and how they've handled that history. It's gonna be a curious thing, but look, I got 40 years of being a wrestling fan, so if wrestling turns into complete garbage in 10 years, I'll be fine. I've got lots of memories to have. I feel bad for people who are newer fans who are just getting into it and, you know, may feel like they're getting onto a sinking ship, which is also psychologically what the reason for doing a lot of this is. So as much as we may bitch about Tony Khan and AEW, they probably are going to be, at this point in time, if things keep going this way, AEW will be the last line of defense from total domination of WWE, which may be the reason why they're going at them so hard this week. But yeah, I don't know, man. This is probably not good.
You know what a casa is? No, thank you, tell me. What do you say, casa?
It's a Yiddish word for pig. It's a guy, he wants more than what he needs. We don't fly straight no more.
And if you think, well, they're just going to, AAA is just going to be able to book the way they always booked. The suit, you know how this goes. If the numbers aren't what WWE thinks the numbers should be for AAA programming coming forward, trust me, their people will step in and make AAA wrestling the way the WWE wants AAA wrestling to be. And again, you're losing the flavor. You're going to lose the flavor of wrestling. Part of the coolest thing about wrestling is all the styles. There won't be any styles anymore. It'll just all be WWE. And that sucks. It sucks if it's all anybody, one person's or one company's vision, but I don't know. You guys let me know what you think again in the comment box below. Until next time, I will see you guys here after WrestleMania. I'll probably do a quick recap of night 1, and we'll see what, if any other crazy news comes out about the beginning of the end of pro wrestling. I know the guy with the tennis racket said pro wrestling was dead. No, this will be the end of pro wrestling, and sports entertainment will take over. But again, you guys let me know what you think. I will see you guys later. Have a good day.
You a piece of shit. Tony, what are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, you fucking cockroach.
What are you talking about? Come on, you listen to me, huh?
Do you know what a hassa is, Frank? That's a pig that don't fly straight. Neither do you, Frank.